LSU, and I know Arkansas is a rivalry game, and I don't think LSU is going to overlook them. But there are just sirens going off in my head about what Taylon Green has been able to do as a thrower in some of these big games. What's your feel on this LSU-Arkansas game with LSU coming off a huge win and Arkansas and Sam Pittman, feeling better? They sat down and had an intervention and apparently figured it out.
Yeah, I got a little different read on this game because the way you presented it there is sort of in line with the way a lot of people have presented it to me. They almost present it as LSU's this superior team, but they better be careful because if everything goes wrong, they could fall. Who says there's a giant gap between LSU and Arkansas?
Yeah, I don't think there is. I just know how much harder it is to get guys to play well after a big win than it is after a tough loss. Because after a tough loss, you want to get back out there the next day and play and make it up. But it's harder to get guys to lock back in. Maybe that's where the rivalry game helps. But I think they're pretty much even. I think the line's about right on this game. Probably where I'd have it about at 2.5.
Well, it's a dynamic inversion too. So last week, I actually liked LSU to beat Ole Miss because it was Ole Miss's 7th consecutive game, double your back-to-back road spot. LSU's rested. They hadn't left home in a month. Well, now they get that. They go on the road to Northwest Arkansas, which is the middle of nowhere, and they play Arkansas off a bye. And the last time we saw Arkansas, they stormed the field and they beat Tennessee. So, that's a program that could have a lot of juice about itself. And I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves here because it should be a dogfight. But do you understand how big the inflection point here is for both teams? But just everybody knows that about LSU. I want you to think about Arkansas for a second. What the difference in 5-2 versus 4-3 would be here. Because one of their losses is out of conference. So if they beat LSU, they've still got Texas coming, but there's a world where they could afford to lose to Texas if they win this weekend. And they're still in a conversation that I don't think 95% of the college football public has the slightest clue that Arkansas is capable of being in. I don't want to say those 3 letters yet. 2 of them are CF. I don't want to say the 3rd letter yet. I'm just saying if they win this weekend, we need to be first to the party and welcome everyone else to the idea that, wait a second, could Arkansas oh my goodness, could Arkansas do it? I want to have been first at that party.
Do you want to know how many Razorback nuggets will get sold if that happens? Probably all of them. I don't know if it's made out of real chicken or not, allegedly, whatever. But Josh, also, they're a couple plays away from being undefeated in conference play after that A&M game. So Arkansas is for real. Hey, what's up, YouTube? Do us a favor. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We appreciate you guys being here, and we'll catch you later.